We all take a class trip. The Summoner Appreciation Calendar is revealed and Kabam announced some special improvements for the next 2 months. Yes, hello everybody, it's Rich the Man here, back in full force for Marvel Contest of Champions news for Monday. Before going anywhere, please hit the like button as well as the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, making sure each day to return back to the channel because I will be posting fresh content. I literally have to mention that because YouTube decided last week to hide my upload section for some reason. I don't know why. But the fact is, if you just click videos, you'll be able to see them, but come back every day for fresh videos. But in any case, let's get on with the show. We've got a lot of really interesting and fun stories to talk about. Well, we're going to have to begin on a sad note. At the start of the year, we ran the story about an unfortunate passing of Hitman RR. Unfortunately, someone else within the community has unfortunately passed away. Now, you may have seen many videos covering this and other content contributors that are definitely doing videos on this, and I think it is a rite of passage and it's a nice thing for us to do in order to honor Kevin as well as his account and being a member of this community. If you could do everyone in the community a solid by going to his account and batting it, that's KJCarr, CARR10, and have a duel and just remember him as well. Now let's focus on some other stories. So what is going on with this Summoner Appreciation Calendar? Did it go live? What was the deal with it? There was something squiffy amiss. Yes. Early indications there was something wrong with the calendar going live, and it was noticed by Kabam. There's a few people talking about the implications of them not getting a certain day, and if you didn't update in time, it would be a case that you may miss out. I don't know if that is completely the case. We're still waiting to hear back from Kabam on the matter. So if you do think you're going to be missing a day, it could be not too much of a big deal for you to maybe wait one single more day, but we'll have to see if it's a case you may feel punished by this. Now, what of the main things that you get from this calendar? Well, you can see here, there's a lot of 6-star shards on offer for the latter part of this calendar. Right at the very beginning, don't expect too much because it's all about rewarding loyalty and loyalty to the game, the constant logging in, which is really important. And that is, I think, what Kabam want to really see from the player base. If there's people that go, oh, I can't really be bothered to log in today, or maybe I can't really bother with the game today, then that is a case that you will lose out on certain things that are going to be really fun. And your calendar has a very odd thing, but it's kind of cool to kind of switch through the different weeks to see what the more valuable things are. There's 6-star signature stones available. There's loads of helpful things there, 5-star shards in great abundance, and this runs in conjunction with the standard monthly calendars, especially if you consider when you reach the kind of the juicy months, which are your Decembers, your Januaries. Those 2 months are really pretty good for calendars from Kabam being given out. Festive calendars. So the chances are you as a player are able to really take home some decent stuff, and it is really exciting for the future of what Kabam plan to do to reward players back, and that Summoner Appreciation is really well received. The last day of the calendar sees you up to the 14th of October, so I really hope that Kabam have something planned for the next few months. Fingers crossed that we're going to see some big announcements when it comes to after New York Comic Con, because this is the fact that this is going to be just after. So it's probably about a week after New York Comic Con. So maybe this is going to be some more stuff announced. Maybe we can get the inside scoop, because I will be there, people. I will be there. In other news, and it's time to take a class trip. This dynamic of this event seems similar to the Intel type quests and missions, but may have a slight twist to it, but let's investigate more. In a nutshell, this event seems to be similar to Intel based on the fact that you have to have a certain type of champion in order to get yourself through certain aspects of content. And these can be collected by doing various different things in games, from special types of events, logging, calendars, etc, etc. But it doesn't stop there. There also seems to be some kind of souvenir store similar to like the Intel store, so things can be exchanged for stuff that you actually want to have. It's not going to be amazing, but it's still going to be adequate for leftover shield markers. There also seems to be a lot of decent rewards that are going to be given to you from doing these events. As you can see here, some nice stuff. Especially when we go down to Epic, there's still a good amount. For some people, they go, nah, that's not enough. But others will kind of go, do you know what, that's cool. Especially considering that we maybe have like 2 or 3 other events going on this month. They're going to mean a good amount of take home of decent resources as well as shards. Also, based on some data mine information, looks like Nick Furious's bastard. Also, Kabam are doing some really weird but very good for the community things, especially with this post that was put out last night in game. So dungeons are going to have increased rewards, and this will be for a limited time only, which is really cool. If we could see a lot more dark artifacts being grabbed, then hey, do you know what? I will grind that out. I've just completed some. I've got a little bit back into dungeons, not completely, but enough to go, hey, look, if they're going to make it more available to get at least one fully formed crystal a month, then I'm all for it. No map costs for Alliance Quest. Now that's great. So they say we'll be removing map costs from 5, 6, and 7 for select 1 week periods in July and September. That is positive, especially considering the costs that goes into a lot of these. I see players want to be using those materials, those battle chips, that loyalty for other things in the game. So that's good. In September, it looks like we're going to have a community boss rush, so that is going to be quite exciting. Collect the crystals. This seems cool. For 1 week in July, you'll be able to purchase the collected crystal in the store to expand your roster of unique champions. This crystal guarantees 1 or 2 star champions with a chance to award champions that cannot be obtained from premium hero crystals or daily crystals. That's sort of exciting, especially if it looks like they're going to do some sort of Deadpool type 5-star arena. You know, the one where you had to use only 1 stars or 2 stars. If Kabam going down that route and this is preparation, then that could be really darn fun. But, you know, we'll wait to see that. I mean, it could be just the case it's like a collector's thing and you're just getting those very weird and rare 1 or 2 stars. So it could be a little bit worse. And then the final thing is quest crystal conversion. The thing that it does make me laugh a little bit, and that's because someone from the Discord posted a meme, which we'll just have a look at in a second, but trade 100 quest crystals for 1 crystal containing comparable rewards. And as Kaiser puts, Kabam, hoarding is bad. Also Kabam, save up quest crystals and exchange them for bundles of 100. And just before anybody has that response like, oh, that's totally different, you know, it's worthless crystal. Yes, we all get you. But the fact is, it's just that kind of generalization of Kabam going, don't hoard. Oh, hoard. So it's just kind of a play on that. Also, for those out there interested, there is a video done by MCC Mod that basically shows the animations, the way the champions function for the stealth suit version of Spider-Man, which is very, very quick. And obviously, as you know, most of the Spider-Man type variants that we have in game are very quick champions. They've got evades, there are aspects of huge damage dealing, and this is a unique one. It's the first time that a Spider-Man suit has persistent based charges. Also, the same thing goes for Mysterio, a very hyped Spider-Man villain, which is obviously a tech. I'm personally very happy with the way that Kabam have delivered these 2 champions and the classifications. My only kind of reservation is that I would have liked Mysterio to be Mystic based on the fact that, well, the Mystic line doesn't really have a strong contender nowadays and has been a bit lackluster since Ebony Maw has been put in. I mean, there have been strong contenders for decent Mystic champions, but the line that was once the strongest is probably going in the way of being one of the weakest currently. But I'm still really excited to see how Mysterio does factor into people's rosters, whether or not everybody is really excited for them. But do bear in mind, the content contributor program will probably review these characters very soon, so you get full deep dives of information of whether or not you should grind out for these 2 champions. On to our final story, which is arena predictions for round 2 of Invisible Woman. My predictions are down below at the moment. Based on what the information that I found is that 47 mil was enough for position 105 for the 5-star version of Invisible Woman. Then 10 mil was enough for Invisible Woman's 4-star version. And then 1.6 mil was enough for the basic of Phoenix. And I would probably say that it's going to be similar to these results here. Invisible Woman hasn't gone very high based on lack of hype. And that doesn't say she's a bad champion. It just means that a lot of the community may be out on holiday doing other things. But it looks like, you know, you could even see a position of Invisible Woman dropping down for a 5-star. Anything close to about a mean 42 mil. So I'm thinking with round 2, probably about the same. I would probably say 45 mil is going to be enough for the 5-star version of Invisible Woman. I'm even kind of like sticking my neck out to say that 9.5 mil may be enough for Invisible Woman's 4-star version. And then 1.6, maybe push to 1.7 mil to be safe for the basic Phoenix. So those are my predictions, and they're down below at the moment. So there we have it. That has been Marvel Contest of Champions news for Monday, the 1st of July 2019. I've updated the MCC news playlist, So now it plays all the latest Marvel Contest of Champions news, not the oldest stuff first, the most modern stuff, so you can really keep up to date. Sorry I missed out that point, but it's when I did it before I didn't do it right, so now it is always up to date. My freshest videos down there. Subscribe to my other channels. Please hit the like button. It really helps and supports the channel out, and leave a comment down below as well, outlining support, criticism, feedback, those kind of things, as it does help out the channel immensely. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the stream tonight, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye for now.